If you didn't know, coffee's amazing. So Bikes, Beards, and Brews, he's asked me this a couple times. He said, when is Bicasso's Garage gonna happen? And short answer to that is no time soon. But it's for multiple reasons. It's mostly money. When I started everything here, I knew when we moved, my wife and I moved into this house, that, you know, I wanted a space where I could work on the bikes. Not that I needed a garage to do it, but this is kind of like a studio in a way, but for working on bikes. But if I didn't have this space, I would still be working on bikes. I've never let the space dictate the work that I'm doing. I'm gonna figure it out. You know, I was helping Morris. You guys remember Morris with the Challenger? He somehow cracked the case, the stator, the cam chain case on his Challenger, and we were out in his driveway working on that bike, and we had to get it patched because it was leaking oil. And so that's one of those situations where when you got to get it done, man, you just got to get it done. But having this garage space helps me a lot. Just kind of store the stuff away. When I close the door, you don't see anything in here, and it's kind of out of the way. But the problem with that is it's at my home. So having, you know, random people come by, it's kind of a no, because when I go through this door, I get naked, like that's my house. And so where I sleep is not the same place where I want random people, even if they're nice. It's kind of an invasion of privacy in a way. And the way that the world is right now, man, people are weird. And the more you expose yourself on platforms, the more you open yourself to that. But a Bicasso's Garage would be, I'm still trying to figure out what that even looks like, because I don't know if I want to work on other people's stuff like to that extent. Yes, changed my uncle's tires, changed his friend's tires. Recently I changed my neighbor. I'm looking at his house. He has a Challenger. I changed his front and rear tires. I don't know if I want to go past that. You know, maybe I'll do a cam 585, 558 Thunderstroke cam upgrade for somebody. But right now, I enjoy building and rebuilding, or rebuilding bikes in my garage. But the problem is, the bikes just don't sell that fast. I'm still sitting on bikes that I've had for almost 2 years. Can't sell it. And so having a shop I would have to find a way to make money to keep that space. I'm always looking. There's a space I found a couple days ago that I thought was really nice. Try not to slurp. That space, like this space I work out of right now, it's a 380 square foot space, 20 by 19. The space in question was like 1,500 square feet, which is arguably like, you know, almost 5 times as big as this. It had, you know, electrical, plumbing, and it was almost $1,000 a month. No, I can't afford that. So, and you have to pretty much sign a year lease, which means that you're looking at it right at $12,000 a year just to have that space. So I would need some type of income to offset that. And right now that ain't doing it. So I'm not against working on other people's bikes. It's just, I don't know if I want the liability of it right now. So like if you do a engine oil change, you did everything right, but they didn't tell you that the valves were ticking and something happened, and now they're trying to like get at you because you messed up their bike. People are weird like that. That's not to say it could be 1 in 50 that do that, but it's just the thought of it. But I was actually at the 25 Indian Scout event with Blockhead, and you know, Blockhead is a great example of just years and years of work, and just seeing that step that just going up the ladder. Like he started in a parking garage, moved to home garage, and now they have a mutual shop space where they're selling their own parts, products. Actually, let me show you this. Like they have their own detail line. He was telling me about this at the event before it even launched, and I just thought it was so freaking cool. Like, they have the blockhead exhaust now. This one is a quick detailer. I haven't got a chance to use it yet, but heard great things about it. It smells like a pina colada. Let me actually see. It actually does smell like a pina colada. That's my first time opening that. They build people's bikes. Pretty much they can do anything. And that's, again, the combination of years of work and just constant just building it out piece by piece. And he was asking me how everything's going, how everything's going, and I said, great, but I'm trying to figure out what is my blockhead garage, and that's the part that I don't know. I'm just getting into fabrication. You know, maybe is it more electronic based, where I come out with something for Indians, trying to convert the Ride Command to a Scout. I don't know. Maybe it's I do local installs of Indian parts, cams for Indians, or maybe it's just I'm stuck changing wheels. I don't know. I actually really do enjoy changing wheels. Maybe it's doing brakes. I don't know, something, but I don't know what that is. But if and that's what I'm just trying to figure out, what is a Bicasso Garage thing. I just have not figured that out. But if I did have a mutual space for that, let's say I took the plunge, signed the lease. I had the space, 1,500 square feet. I would envision that space as more of a hangout spot, because I get this all the time. Man, I wish I could come by and just watch you work and, you know, hang out and just, you know, learn. And I'm just like, dude, that's cool. But one, this is in a garage, a 380 square foot garage, a non-insulated garage, a garage that does not have any conditioning other than letting the door up and opening the other door. It's hot in here. Not everybody can take this heat. And also, when I'm working on the bikes, somebody sitting in here is actually in my working space. So you're kind of in the way at that point. And so having a shop would allow me to have more space, couches and cool down areas where somebody could actually come in there and just chill out, versus it being in my garage in this hot space. Like, I can envision it where I have multiple table lifts where it's like, you know, somebody stopping by. Let's say you're on the road, you blow a tire. You're trying to figure out, like, the dealerships are closed. It's Sunday into Monday. Dealerships aren't open. You look around, it's like, dang, man, I don't know where I'm going to take my bike. I'm screwed. Bicasso's Garage. Hit me up. You can leave your bike there. It's safe. Guys, blow up an air mattress. You can chill out. You got nothing to worry about. We can try to figure out a solution for your bike. It's safe. It's off the road. Or you're out riding. You're just in the neighborhood. You want to stop by and say hello, see the bikes, see the projects. You're good. Or, hey, let's say you're ambitious and you want to start working on your bike. Hey, man, I want to work. Hey, there's a table lift. Roll it up there. There go the tools. Have at it. Leave me alone. I was playing. But have at it. But I would love to have more of a community space than just a dedicated space for me. I think that would be really freaking cool. There's some people that tried that here a long time ago, but it was more so, I think, riding club based, and that's kind of why it didn't really work out. But I would love to be able to just have a space where I can work on my projects and people could stop by, people could hang out, and we just kind of grow it from there. But it takes money to do it, a lot of money. So as far as Bicasso's Garage right now, nah, man, it ain't a thing. We're just gonna keep grinding, keep building with what we got, and if it pans out, it pans out. But I can tell you, I'm always thinking about it. Every single day, I'm thinking about how do I make that happen, and it's just a matter of trying to get to the next level every day. So for now, it's not a thing. But what is a thing? The Scout, you can't see it, it's all frame. I'm actually finna start bolting the frame back around it and get that back going and see what we can do. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Would y'all love a community space that you could like just chill out and work on bikes, or just come through and chill out, get out of the sun. And because people do that at the dealerships all the time, right? Where it's like you go to a dealership, they have the sofas and, you know, the fridge with the water and stuff, and you check out the bikes and stuff. And the key thing is you're not in the working space of the salespeople, the finance people, the parts department, the service department. You're not in their way. Like, you're there, but you're not in their way. And so that's why having that extra bit of space would, you know, help with that. And plus, if somebody tries to like do something nefarious, that's in a mutual space that is, you know, that's a material based space versus this being a material based space, and my home where I sleep is attached to it. So that's a big difference. But anyway, I'm finna get back to the Scout. I'm finna enjoy my coffee before it gets cold, and I'm gonna slurp off camera. Let me know what y'all think about that. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.